Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. It's PJ the Great. Little Friday update on the health and what's going on. You might notice something different. Look around you. No bike. I couldn't do it. Here's what's going on. Since I've been taking the high dosages of vitamin D as instructed by my doctor, my hip pain has gotten worse. And I haven't exercised all week because of it. I really wanted to get on my bike today, but I couldn't because of the pain. The pain was just like way too much. It's like I'm barely walking around now. I could barely get out of my car to come out here. As a matter of fact, I actually got up with the intent to ride my bike, and couldn't do it. So I got back into bed. Then I decided to get up and have a talk with you guys. I was gonna have a talk anyway, but I was gonna do it in my room, but I decided I wanted to come outside and at least try and walk around. I shouldn't have wore these shorts because they're falling off. That's the good thing about it. I do feel like I'm losing weight, but even though I haven't been able to work out. So, I don't know, I was kind of freaking out with this hip thing because I didn't know what was going on. I was like, maybe I got kidney stones or something like that, but I looked up the symptoms. I don't have kidney stones at all. This is a side effect of taking high doses of vitamin D. And like, I read a couple of articles and they said pretty much you're gonna have to deal with it. Don't stop taking the vitamin D. You're gonna have to just fight through the pain. And I've read a couple of places, and someone left a comment on my original video. I forgot his name. I'll put his name on the screen, or her name, to thank them. But they recommended magnesium, and I read a couple of other articles, and they said that if you're taking high doses of vitamin D and experiencing the pain, it can mean two things: that you're just super vitamin D deficient and your bones are trying to absorb the vitamin D and get back right, and the pain is just a side effect of it. And another thing is you may be magnesium deficient, and taking magnesium along with the vitamin D will help with the absorption of the vitamin D. So I think that's what my body's trying to do now, is trying to absorb the vitamin D. And that's where my issue lies. And I started taking K2. I thought K2 helps you absorb vitamin D, but it doesn't. It helps the distribution of vitamin D, so that you're not just getting it in the bones, you're also getting it in the bloodstream as well. So that was a little misinformation on my part. So it looks like I'm adding magnesium to the mix. And you guys saw how much vitamins I'm taking now. I am taking so many vitamins, it's not even funny. So now I have to have magnesium. So I'm gonna have to learn how to start splitting these dosages up like 2 to 3 times a day. I started splitting them up 2 times a day because I was hurting myself taking them all in the morning. I was getting that medicine head. So now I gotta add magnesium. So that's on the list today. is to buy some magnesium. So let's talk about the pain. The pain in my hip right now is so excruciating, and it kind of got worse last night. It's like I could barely get into bed. I couldn't sleep on my side. I'm barely walking now without a limp. Now I know what that lady was talking about when she was saying that the pain was like no joke, because it's not. It's like really bad pain. I have a high tolerance for pain, so like I'm out here walking, I probably shouldn't be, but I am, hoping to loosen it up because I got things to do today. But yeah, that pain is no joke. That pain is like not good at all. So that's the update. I'm gonna weigh myself when I get home, see how much I weigh. I think I'm losing inches, if not pounds. The stomach is really dropping. I'm getting into shirts that I haven't been able to get into in a while. Just dealing with this damn vitamin D problem and getting over the pain. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get in a decent amount of exercise now because of it. I mean, I'm walking. I can walk. At least I can do that. I'm gonna try and get out on my hike. I don't know how good of an idea that is because of the elevation. I'll have to, like elevate, when I'm climbing my hills and stuff like that. So I don't know how smart of an idea that is. But at least I can get out here and just walk and get some kind of exercise in. Yeah, so week 1 into taking vitamin D. Bad pain in my hip. The back pain has gone away, which is a good thing. But it seems like it's transferred to my hip. I'm still super tired. I forgot to mention that. Cannot get out of bed in the morning. The only thing that's getting me out of bed is the fact that I have to go to work. That's the only thing. Otherwise, I would sleep and sleep and sleep. So it seems like the fatigue has gotten worse. I mentioned last week I wasn't having the issue that other people are having where they're tired all day. Well, I can't get out of bed, and then once I get out of bed, I am so exhausted that I have to take B12 first thing in the morning with my regimen, and then that's the only thing that can really give me the energy to really get going for the day. And then I crash after lunch, and then I'm drinking coffee right after lunch in order to make it through the rest of the day at work. And then when I come home, I'm like falling asleep in my recliner because I'm tired. And when it's time to go to bed, I crash and then repeat next day. Can't get up. That's how today was too. It's like I couldn't get up. So, I don't know. Are you guys vitamin D deficient? Did your symptoms get worse when you started taking it? Because my condition seems to have gotten worse since I started taking it. But they say don't stop because that's a side effect that you were super deficient. And I was 22. I was at 22 NGs, I think they call it. 22. So, yeah, I was super deficient. So, I'm going to have to deal with it. Today's agenda, magnesium. And I'll try and hit you guys with a video tomorrow. I know I'm not going to be able to bike ride. Maybe I'll take a walk. I'll see if my body can take a hike on Sunday. And I got some new security cameras that I want to install at the house, so I got to figure out how I'm going to do that, because I'm super excited to do that and share it in a tech video. I did a tech video last night, and I think it was the worst tech video I've ever done because I was in such pain while I was doing it. But I hope that the magic of editing makes it worth putting on here, so we'll see what happens. So I'm going to go lap this a little bit, show you a little bit of scenery, and then we'll wrap this up because I don't want to make it too long. Oh, and sorry about last week's vitamin D follow-up video being 22 minutes. I didn't know I had that much to share, but I guess I did. So I'm pushing through it, guys. I'm pushing through it. I mean, what's my alternative? Stop taking the vitamin D, continue to be vitamin D deficient just to get rid of the pain? That's not an alternative, because I don't know, osteoporosis and all that stuff. Boy, getting a little long in the tooth, so I need to start thinking about stuff like that now. Even though I feel young at heart, I'm not young in the body. So push through it, fight through it. Yeah, I could be in the bed right now. Get away. Get away. I could be in the bed right now in pain, but yeah, I decided to get out here and at least try and walk. Maybe that'll help. So until the next video, this is PJ the Great. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Hey! If you hate it, you can give it a thumbs down. But don't forget to push that subscribe button.
Push the button.
Oh. The hip don't lie. Alright, guys. That's enough rambling for today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Audi 5000G.